Hello, Reshaper. I hope you're fantastic today. In today's very stream, I don't have much time today. I just wanna, because in 30 minutes or 20 minutes, I have another call, so I have to be really quick today. Reshaper, I hope you have an awesome day. And in today's stream, I want to share with you UPW Insights Part 18. So without further ado, let's jump in. First of all, I just want to ask you, you know that many companies in this very world are offering the products and services on focusing on what? They are focusing on what they are serving, what they are giving to the customer. However, some of those companies are actually more or less forced in, oh man, I like this word, I just have to read it out here because it's kind of really specific, in the tyranny of how they are kind of focused and tapped into the tyranny and how, and they just be in this how and are focused on how. Under those who are how, some people are get to the next step, and this is actually those top companies in this world like Apple, who are actually focused not on how, not on what, but on why. They know the why, and because they know the why, they are actually striving forward. Back in the days, for example, Microsoft had also really struggled because first of all, they focus on the what, they're just giving computers, and then they have like the, then they had the how, okay, we do it like providing this and this, okay, awesome, and then why, you know, and since they got the why, Microsoft has still got really good. I mean, they cannot top Apple because Apple was on focus on the why, from 2008 or something like that. So when Steve Jobs come back and so on, you know the story. Okay, so this is actually what I got. And have you ever experienced a breakthrough, by the way? Yes or not? How many of you have experienced a breakthrough? Comment down below me. Because what is actually breakthrough? Let me just tell you what a breakthrough is. Breakthrough is a moment when you have actually made it impossible, or the thought is really impossible, you made it possible. And when you make possible, you say, hey, I can do it. For example, you tried out like swimming, or like riding a bike. You said, oh, it's not impossible for me, I cannot do it. And then you tried it over and over again, you fell, and hey, now you can drive a bike. That's actually what the breakthrough is. Now, to get more success in your life, follow these 3 steps. There are 3 steps to get more success in your life. The first one is state, story, strategy. SSS, state, story, strategy. Just write it somewhere down below. State, story, strategy. And first of all, you have to get in the right state. You have to get into the state. You know how it goes. I have already told you 1,000 times how it goes. Now, then you have to have your why there, and believe in the story, because the why is actually, you have a story behind the why. Every why has a story behind. And when you believe in the story that you have, when it's actually an authentic story, it resonates to your company, to your things that you are offering, well, this is actually what it gets. And the strategy will be present itself. It will come to you. You don't have to be aware of the strategy first. Be focused on the why and the story, and of course what. You know what you want to have, and first of all the why you want to have it, then what you want to have it, and then you go, this how comes automatically to you. And of course, nothing with it. So the reason comes first. The reason is the why. You have to know the reason, and the answers come the second, and the answer is actually the how. Okay, and the how comes, you just manifest the how. And another thing is, always create it in a peak state. Creates a reason in the peak state. When in a peak state, you get just crappy reasons. You want to have the best reason you have to build a specialty company. Create it in the peak state. Go in the peak state, create a reason. When you have a reason to create in the peak state, then you get peak results. Okay, awesome. Now, let's talk about principles of creation. Well, when it comes to creation, 80% of success is your psychology, and 20% is mechanics, the strategy, and so forth. So when your psychology is not on point, you can't have the best strategies, you can't have the best mechanics. They don't work at all, because your psychology is exactly representing what your company is all about. When your psychology is crap, then your company is crap, even you have the best strategies there. Okay, awesome. Now, focus on the what and why. Yeah, you have to focus first of all on the why, you know the reason, and then the what you want to produce, and then take action. The how will come. The how will come. You don't know how. You don't need the how. The how will automatically appear when you focus on the why and the what. Now the next thing is Therefore, when you want to live on your own terms, you have to master 2 skills. How many skills? 2. The first skill is science of achievement. Right down below, science of achievement. You have to know how to achieve something. When you want to achieve something YouTube, you have to Google like PewDiePie what he is doing, and then just to know how to achieve. Maybe you can also read how to achieve things on the internet and so forth. Science of achievement. Just master those things. Next thing is art of fulfillment. Art of fulfillment. It's really important to know what fulfills you, because many people, for example, they have the syndrome of a frog. I know it's from Japanese. Like, for example, a woman is hunting a guy, and once she gets him, and he is in love with her, she just loses interest. This is exactly what happened with many people. When you don't when you have this kind of syndrome, you have to first of all master the art of fulfillment, to know what fulfills you on an individual level. For example, you can read books about fulfillment and so on. And of course, you have to also see what works for you individually and what not. Now, in these things, you have also to know that it's also matters on the perspective, on the perception perspective. Because here you have, for example, disappointment can be either drives you or drains you. When you feel disappointment, you can feel, hey, I feel disappointment, so I have to strive even more. This is kind of brings me more to this kind of peak state. I feel disappointed, so I have to strive more. You get more energy from disappointment. Some people drains energy. Disappointment, no, I get my best and everything is bad. It's all about the perspective. So be aware of those things. Reshaper, I hope you got some value from it. If so, comment down below what's number thing I picked up so far. Also, I want to make a massive shout out. I cannot see your names right now, but people on Facebook, we have several people on Facebook, several people on YouTube, and also several on Instagram. Thank you for watching. As always, do not let yourself super passionate.